Hey, what's good, everybody? It's your boy KellzHits from YouTube, and today we are here to talk about this red balloon trend, challenge, dating life, whatever you want to call it, that's been going on all 2025 and kind of started in 2024. I'm not gonna lie, for anybody that has been on this red balloon challenge, I want to make this very, very clear to you. I don't think that you're less than. I don't think that you have a problem. I don't think that something's wrong with you. I don't think anything that I'm about to say about people who have not been on the show compared to you, because I don't want you to think that I have some type of hate towards people on this show or I think people are weird on this show. Me personally, I just think that this show has become Tinder in real life, or BLK in real life, or Hinge in real life. And it's getting out of hand. First of all, what's wrong with just using the app? You feel me? I feel like people want to be in front of a camera, in front of a TV, in front of, they want to be broadcasted so bad that they would publicly, and I do mean publicly, let somebody else, and I'm talking about in this red balloon challenges, this is what's going on. So you have one man or one woman lined up versus about 10 to 15 other of the opposite sex. So if one man comes into the room, there's about 10 to 15 other women in the room, dressed the best, come looking hair with the best, come, skin the best, everything you could possibly think of. So the way that you can want them is there presented to them at that moment, at that time. They should have their best on. You're seeing the best of them because this is going to be your first impression. So I wouldn't expect anybody to come anything less than their best. The next thing after that is the host. The host, in fact, what I think about the host is I honestly don't have nothing negative to say about the host, because you can either be the host of your own YouTube channel or the own show, which I respect all creators. Now, if you are the creator of these balloon challenges and you're the one that's posting these balloon challenges, I want to know, I applaud you, I respect you, and I respect all content creators, because content creating is hard. It's just that this particular trend and this particular balloon challenge, dating challenge, scene, sass life really throws me off, because why are you trying to publicly promote, market, and present yourself just for another person to tell you no? You feel me? You could have did that on Tinder. You could have did that on BOK. You could have did that on Hinge. You feel me? Where you could just swipe left and swipe right. I don't understand. I think where it comes from is knowing that the potential of, even if you get a no from this woman with the other 10 to 15 men, or on the opposite side, even if you get a no from this man and compared to the 10 to 15 women, you are marketing and putting yourself out there for potentially somebody else. That's what I think is going on for the people that are attending this show that are not getting picked. You are thinking like, well, I am on YouTube, the biggest platform in the world. I'm going to get the most views in the world. And this trend has been going on for a really long time. And these videos have been going on a really long time because, of course, you got a whole bunch of famous actors, famous singers, famous movie stars, people who are looking for love, people who are looking for something to come home to, people who are looking for something to cook and clean for them, or the opposite sex for the man, pay the bills, take care of their lifestyle. Because in 2025, dating scene has become, unfortunately, what it became a woman who is now looking for a man to literally take care of her entire life. That is what the dating scene is coming in 2025, and it's harmful, it's shameful, it's hurtful, because when we were kids, or when you was a kid, or when you first started love, or when you first started a relationship, you didn't think, oh, the whole point of this is for me to take care of another woman's life, take care of all her bills, take care of all her responsibilities, take care of all her debts and clothes, hair, nails, or you feel what I'm saying? Because on the opposite side of the sex, as a woman, she don't think twice about none of that. She don't think twice about, if you are a bum and don't got no money, how she can come and save you and take care of you and help you get back on your feet. If you don't have status, she's really not looking your way. If you don't have any clout, she's really not looking your way. If you don't have a car or crib of your own, she's really not looking your way. And when you were a kid, when you first started love, or even when you had your first date or your first girlfriend, it was not all about that. In fact, you actually could have real conversations with the opposite sex about how y'all could become a better relationship, get money together, travel together, grow together, and do everything together to where it could be a magnificent life together, instead of the man and the man being paying all the bills, taking care of everything, all the expenses out of everything, It makes it super draining if at bare minimum the woman isn't cooking and cleaning every night. The woman isn't pleasing you every night. The woman isn't being exactly what you need her to be every single night. And then at that point, you could be looked at as controlling. At that point, you could be looked at as somebody who's trying to run another person's life. And that's not the case. It's just a simple fact of it is that I have been taking care of you, or I have been there for you this entire time. And you telling me that either A, you want more and that's not enough, B, you become ungrateful and unrecognizable, or C, you start using sex as a tool or as a way to control the person of the opposite sex, or sex as a way to manipulate the opposite person by, scheduling or not scheduling, or when and not giving to when. You feel me? It becomes too much. And what I feel like with this red balloon dating trend that's going on is the fact of I really feel like it's basically being like on Tinder, BOK, Hinge, or Bumblebee, or any of these dating apps in real time, in real life, on the camera, right there, right now. Now, I am very aware of what's going on in 2025, heading into 2026. I'm very aware that streaming is what's taking over the world and has taken over the world and is the future. I'm aware that every single time you upload content, it's your brand, it's your life, it's your marketing, it's everything that you can be personally as like these other big brands, like as a Netflix, a Hulu, Amazon, you name it. Your personal page, your personal brand can be the tool to where you are getting hit up like a Kai Cenat from doing Streamer University. And now before Streamer University dropped, he had all type of brand deals from all these big major companies throwing major money at him to broadcast it and put it all on their platform. And he said no, because he knew personally that his platform and him doing it all on his own would be more than enough views, more than enough power and control over how much he wanted to make, do, view, help people, no matter what it was. He knew that his brand, his page was more than enough. And that is what, as a content creator, you have to believe. You have to really believe it, even if you don't see it, even if your views is low, even if all your things are low. You gotta believe, what I'm putting out, what I'm saying will eventually find the right people, will eventually find the right crowd, and I will become a household name to where any event that I host is going to go up in numbers, is going to be perfectly fine. Any hosting I host, any video I post, anything I post is going to go up because you got that much belief in yourself. And when I feel like you are on this red balloon scene, or you're going to these red balloon scenes, you don't believe in yourself. And I don't feel as if you believe in how much money you're making, how you look, your status, your habits, anything, whether you're a man or a woman, all of these things, all these insecurities, all of these things are coming into factor by going on the show. You feel me? Now, if you do find the love of your life on the show, I commend you. Congratulations. The show is made exactly for you. But it's 10 to 15 of y'all and only one really getting picked, or one getting really loved and being chosen for. So it's not the percentage of love that you think it is. Now, for my people who are not going on red balloon shows and are just watching and stuff like that, I know for a fact that even if you feel like you want to be on the show or be on YouTube or be on the next famous person that does the 20 versus 1 with the balloon, you feel me? Or this trend, because you want to potentially be with somebody famous, you feel like you potentially look good enough to be with somebody famous or big time or somebody that you've seen before, then do you, because you feel like you have enough power to win. Do you? But I don't feel as if you are using your time wisely by going on this red balloon show. In fact, I think that you are wasting your time by just trying to simply promote yourself for another person. Because what if the person that comes in the room you don't even like, and they don't even like none of the 10 or 15 of you? This is a complete waste of time. But I don't understand completely in the whole backstory of how all these 20 versus 1s are working, or all these red balloon challenges are working. So if you have been a part of this have been a part of this trend or in a YouTube video, then please drop below in the comments what you feel or how you feel it went. And if you have not been a part of this trend, drop in the comments what you think about this trend, about the 20 versus 1. Would you ever go on it? Do you think that the people are going on it has something wrong with them about insecurities? What is your full thoughts on this red balloon 20 versus 1 challenge? I would love to know, because it's throwing me off and I don't understand why it's getting more videos, more posted, more bigger, besides the fact that people just want love that they can't find on their own and they need help too, or you want a bigger status or a bigger earner or a bigger type of person that you see is about to get posted and you want a shot at them. Other than that, it doesn't make any sense to me. If you are still here, I appreciate you the most. Drop it in the comments and let me know what you think about the video. Forever indebted to y'all. I'll be back soon.